Deciding to study abroad. Wow, that's one of the biggest calls anyone can make, right? It's this huge mix of ambition, a bit of strategy, and of course, your own personal goals. So today, we're going to deconstruct that exact decision. We'll use one student's really insightful answer to build a kind of blueprint for how this choice is made. Let's start with the most fundamental question of all. It really does all start here. Why leave? I mean, why look somewhere else when there are often fantastic options right where you are? It's a question that really forces you to pinpoint what you're actually looking for. And the answer we're about to look at, well, it's incredibly revealing. And there it is. This single statement, wow. It tells us so much more than just a simple preference. See, this isn't just a choice, it's a full-on strategy. It recognizes the quality of schools at home, but it also identifies very specific things that studying abroad can provide. So let's break down the key drivers packed into this one powerful quote. Okay, so the first big driver mentioned in that quote is what we can call the academic edge. Now, this isn't about running away from a bad education at home, not at all. It's a strategic move, a push for something very specific, specialization. It's about finding something uniquely better that can give you a real intellectual advantage. So what does this academic edge actually look like? Well, it kind of breaks down into three main things. You've got these highly specialized programs that maybe just don't exist back home. Then there's access to, cutting-edge research facilities where you can really push the boundaries. And finally, there's the flexibility to build a course of study that is perfectly tailored to your dream career. Put them all together, and that's a pretty powerful reason to go. All right, so that's the book smarts part. But we all know a world-class education is so much more than just what you learn from a textbook, right? That student's answer pointed to a second, absolutely crucial element: practical learning. This is all about moving from the classroom to the real world, from just knowing something to actually doing it. It's about building that bridge between what you study and what you'll do in your career. And this is where the rubber really meets the road. The student specifically said practical learning, which means things like internships, co-op programs, projects that give you direct exposure to your industry. It's about not just knowing the material in your head, but knowing how to apply it in a real professional setting. That's a game changer. So let's recap. We have specialized knowledge and we have hands-on experience. But what's the point of it all? Where does this lead? Well, that brings us to the third and maybe the most important part of this blueprint, the long-term goal. Because as the student's answer shows us, this journey isn't just about the experience. It's about the destination. It's about having the return ticket. When you look at it this way, you can see a really clear, super strategic two-step plan. Step one is all about getting stuff, going abroad to gain very specific skills and a global perspective. But step two, and this is the whole point of the mission, is about using that stuff, bringing all that expertise back home to build a career. It completely reframes the experience as a strategic investment in your own future and, really, in your home community. This says it all, doesn't it? It's just the perfect summary of the whole motivation. You're out there gathering global standard skills, not so you can leave for good, but so you can bring something incredibly valuable back with you. It's such a powerful, purpose-driven way to think about education. So, when we put all the pieces together, what have we actually learned? Well, by deconstructing that one quote, we've uncovered a clear blueprint for this huge life decision, and it's built on three solid pillars: the hunt for academic specialization, the need for hands-on practice, and a clear driving purpose behind it all. And all this leaves us with a final, much bigger question to chew on. When a student follows this kind of blueprint, gaining global skills to then build a local career, what does that actually mean for the future of talent worldwide? Is it a brain drain where a country loses its best and brightest? Or is it something totally new, maybe a brain circulation that ends up enriching everyone, everywhere? That's definitely something to think about.